Yeah, 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 yeah. What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? I don't know if y'all see the slight upgrade that we done, man, but look, appreciate y'all for rocking with me so much, but we ain't here for that. So, we all watched the Lakers last night, right? Well, most of us did. Some of us did. We saw how Anthony Davis looked last night. He looked pretty good. I'm not even here to talk about the game last night. I have a theory about how I think the rest of the season and the play-in and playoffs are gonna go. I have a feeling that we may end up seeing the greatest comeback in NBA history. I'm talking about in terms of these Lakers. Like, I have my theory about these Lakers. In my heart of heart, I honestly believe that the Lakers are going to the NBA Finals as the 7th seed or 6th seed. Anywhere between the 6th and 10th seed. I honestly believe they're going to the NBA Finals. And it's not because I think that they played good down the stretch. It's not because I think that they have a better team than the Suns or the Jazz or the Clippers. I think they may, like, the way it should go, they'll win their play-in game and then they'll lose in the first round. That's how it should go. But as long as LeBron James is on the floor, 100% or not, like 100% or not, I honestly believe that that LeBron at less than 100% can still carry through the West. And it's not supposed to happen, cause if y'all think about it, right? The Clippers are the 3rd seed right now, and the way it's looking, like those two with the Clippers and Nuggets, they can interchange at any time because I think they're a game apart. So if the Lakers win their play-in game, then most likely their first round matchup would be against either the Utah Jazz or the Phoenix Suns. Now, for their sake, their best bet would be they should face the Utah Jazz. That's their best bet because they still don't know when Donovan Mitchell is coming back. So their best bet is that Utah Jazz get the 2nd seed and then they play them in the first round. So if they so happen to get past them, then they'll have to play against the Clippers, that LA matchup. If they get past that, they'll more than likely play the Phoenix Suns, which is right now, it'll be Utah Jazz because the Utah Jazz are the number 1 seed right now. So if the Lakers somehow get the Phoenix Suns in the first round, one of them three, like, imagine, like, them being the 7th seed, they would have to go through to the top 3 teams in the West in order for them to make it to the finals. And if that happens, we also got a guy on the East side. Talking about James Harden, who is also going to be coming off injury. I think once they get James Harden back, I think Brooklyn is going to sweep through the East. I think once James Harden come back from injury, they're gonna have their little rest in the playing game. I think when they get those three on the floor, I think they're wiping through the East. Like, this is how, like, the scenario has been played in my head, how I think it's gonna go. I think Brooklyn is gonna skate through the East, while the Lakers are gonna struggle through the West. And I think, like, Brooklyn is gonna be heavily favored. Like, I think they're making the finals with those three on the floor, and I don't think they'll have any trouble. Even though they don't have nobody to guard Joel Embiid, and Giannis and and KD cancel each other out. They ain't got nobody to guard James Harden. I don't think nobody in the East can guard James Harden or Kyrie Irving. Now, as good as the Wizards have been playing, I don't think nobody want to see them, honestly. But, the NBA has a knack for creating narratives. But I think everybody is missing this narrative that could potentially happen. I'm talking about the Lakers making the NBA playoffs from the 7th spot. Like, from the bottom of the bracket. And honestly, I see it happening. Regardless of what, look, anybody can say that, oh, the NBA's rigged. They want LeBron to win so bad. Bruh, as bad as that sounds, bro, if that turns out, like, if my scenario turns out that way, it could possibly be looked at it like that in terms of it being rigged. But honestly, yo, like, that's just my big ass imagination just playing in my head, though. Like, I'm talking about LeBron coming back from injury because, look, they got 5 games left. Lakers got 5 games left. So, you're talking about a LeBron coming from a high ankle sprain, which takes about a half a year to recover from. Like, they want LeBron to recover from it in a matter of weeks. With the scenario of, because look, LeBron is supposed to come back in a few games. And we all know that he ain't nearly close to 100%. But as strong-minded as LeBron is, dog, he can probably still carry the Lakers to the NBA Finals. And if that happens, dog, if LeBron can carry these Lakers with his injury to the NBA Finals, I don't know, dog. If you talking about the GOAT conversation, like, I don't know what anybody else can say after that. You talking about like, this could be the greatest narrative in NBA history, bro. You talking about a LeBron who can carry his team to the NBA Finals with a high ankle sprain. Now, it's also not going to work if Anthony Davis ain't healthy, 100% healthy. Because, look, let's be honest. Anthony Davis is fragile as hell. He is fragile as hell. And honestly, he reminds me of Gronk back in his younger days, where anytime he touches the ball, like anytime he catches the ball and he runs down the field and you see a DB flying toward him, you get scared because you don't know if he's gonna get injured or not. Like Gronk literally was on the verge of getting injured each and every time he caught a ball in the air or if he was running down the field for a touchdown. Like, it was a great possibility. So, but in turn, look, that's just my theory, man. Look, I don't know what they want me to do, dog. I don't know, man, but that's just how I feel about it. For real.